Could you ever have enough prep, or do the preps that you have are enough already? This is a question that I want to ask you all, because a lot of folks often say, stack it to the rafter, have more, but at the same time, based on polls that I've done in here, one of the biggest issues that in the preparedness community we all face is space, right? So a lot of times we we want to stack it to the rafters, but where are we going to sleep? Or, yeah, we know that we need water, but where are we going to put it? Because it's heavy, we need the containers. So when are we coming here and saying, I have enough preps? I think that I am ready. And this is something that applies to all of us. Not just you, not just your neighbor, no, all of us in general. Because we think always, all the time, that what we have is not enough. And I'm here to tell you that probably what you have is enough. Now, what you think is that it will run out. What you think is that what if something else happened? And what you think is of all the scenarios out there that it probably will not affect you. Does that make sense? Am I going against the grain? Because I feel that I'm going against the grain here with a lot of people. Because a lot of people will always say, no, you need to have more. In fact, one of the things that I say here is that SHTF will be a war of resources. Those who have more will be up here. Those who have less will be down here. So how come I can come now and say, can you ever say you have enough? Or do you have enough already? Are you feel comfortable? Well, you can say both. Simple enough, because even warehouses at one point will get full. And when they get full and they're at maximum capacity, you can't put anything else in there. You understand now what I'm coming from? So you have to see how you prepare, or your area that you have, as a warehouse. Is your warehouse, if your warehouse is full, then essentially you really are done. You have enough already. That was your goal, right? Fill your warehouse. Now, if your warehouse is empty, obviously you had not reached your goal. Because again, you will need resources. I know this for a fact. If we would have had firearms in Cuba, Cuba would not be the way it is 60 years later. It just wouldn't be. But we didn't have them, because over there, it was a privilege. Cuba did not have a Second Amendment. Yeah. And when Castro took over, shoot, the first thing he did was confiscate all the firearms. Maybe because people there with the previous administration were required to register those firearms, and registrations always end in confiscation. I'll be damned. Maybe history does tend to repeat itself. Let's talk about that in other videos. So you have buckets of rice, right? And you do in your rotation. Let's say that you have 12 buckets of rice, because you will go through 1 bucket of rice a month, and that's what you eat. But you thinking that, my God, I might need to add a 13 bucket to the list, but you don't have space. The problem here is that if you add that 13 bucket to the list, and I keep thinking now about the 13th Warrior, the movie, the Antonio Banderas movie. So, oh God, my head is going all over. But if you add that 13 bucket, they will throw you off. Yeah, it will miss. It will get your rotation messed up. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the space you have for 12, not 13, right? When it comes to ammunition, people all the time is like, you need to have more, but you need to have more of what? And that is a key question here. More of what? Because what is it you're using? Take, for example, I can tell you that I have little 5.56 223. I have little. I know a lot of folks probably already typing. How dare you, Billy? You need to have 1,000 rounds per firearm. Well, then I'm gonna need a crap load. But I don't use the AR-15 in here, or the 5.56 or 223. I don't use it for my purposes. You understand what I'm saying? So for me, and I'm gonna show you. Hopefully, I don't throw things down. For me, what I do is I buy these containers, and this one is new. This one is new, and this one will be the last one that I fill. That's it. After this one, I don't have more space. So this one is the last one that I will be filling, and I will be filling that one with 22. This one specifically. This one. So usually what I do, so I can show you, this is one is full. And this is the way I keep them. I put them away, and that's it. And what I do is I put a piece of blue tape, so I know that that's the one that I'm using. You see what I'm saying? So I can rotate. But I do use this one quite a lot with my rifle. I have other things. I have a significant amount of this for 22s. I actually have an entire section dedicated for 22. A lot of them have this one. True to be told, the only difference is that I shoot this one suppressed, and this one I do not. This one is cleaner. This one's a little bit more dirty. They both run perfectly good. This one is a little more pricey. This one is the one Lassie uses the most because he's trigger happy, and I use it for his school purposes. Part of his curriculum and homeschool is target practice, or shooting outside, and that good stuff. Yes, you can do that when you homeschool. We take pictures, we send it to his teachers. Great grades. So I just want to give you an example of, you need to find out what is enough for you. Like, for example, I remember in the beginning of the year, I said, hey, I have enough firearms now. I don't need any more. I just don't. I have everything that I'm going to need. I'm just going to get extra parts for the stuff that I have. The majority of time for 22, this is mine. Obviously empty for YouTube purposes. And it has my little safety thing in here. But this is the one that I use the most. Now, I got some comments in regards to the scope. Mine uses a Vortex Crossfire 2 39x40. Last uses the Vortex Tritium. I'm looking at the box. 39x40. So just to let you guys know. And last is the takedown. This one is not a takedown. So I use this a lot. It's light. It's really light. It's 4 pounds. That's what it is. So I said that, like, I was like, I'm not getting any more firearms. Now I have been on the hunt for a Marley Model 60. That's for collection purposes. That's it. They don't make the Model 60 anymore. That's the 22. It's this up here. So I reach out to the local stores that we have in here. Didn't have anything, and finally something came in. It looks brand new. It's not new because this is from 1998, but it looks brand new, like everything new. And when I showed Mrs. D, and she's like, go get it. And I said, no, I'm not going to get more. I said I was not going to get more at all. And 2 or 3 days later, she went and got it herself. Funny thing is that when I was helping her get the stuff out of the car, she put it on there. She put some garbage bags on top of it. And I was just getting the garbage bags to throw them away. And there it was. And she's like, well, now you have it. Put it in your safe, your collection and whatnot. So I would not be using that at all. That's for collection purposes only. That's it. I tested out in the backyard. It works fine. I'm probably going to take it to the range and make sure that is zero, or 50 yards out inside is hitting good, and I will clean it, oil it, and just put it away. But I'm just telling you that so you can understand that you have to draw a line when you and you like have to say, I have enough. This is how much rice I'm gonna have. This is how much bullets I'm gonna have. This is how much firearms I'm gonna have. And from here, instead of spending money on more firearms because I think I'm gonna need them, I won't. I will just will continue to replace ammunition. If you're comfortable having 1,000 rounds of ammunition, then just keep having 1,000 rounds. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Just maintain what you have. That's it. If you're like me, who has no habits whatsoever, don't smoke, don't drink, don't longer drink coffee, nothing, and your hobby is collecting, I leave it up to you. I always say that they need friends, but I also closed the school for friend related. This is my wife doing, not me. But I just want to share that with y'all. Instead of going up there getting more and more and more, how about you focus on what you have? Focus on what you have and use what you have. What I'm trying to say here is I had enough. I close down the warehouse because I feel comfortable now, but you need to make that decision yourself. How much do you want to have in your warehouse? And do you want to have a warehouse that is chaotic, or you want to have an organized warehouse? Because a lot of people, and I say this, I don't want to offend anybody, but a lot of people, it's just a hot mess that they don't know what the heck they have. And that is not prepping, that is hoarding. That being said, let me know what you think about this whole thing about having enough. What are your thoughts on the matter? Like always, God bless you all, and I hope to see you in the next one.